Oh my goodness. Look at these blocks behind me. Look at these mushrooms behind me. Look at this sign behind me. It's number 1, and it says mountain/mushroom caves. Now, what is this all about, you're asking? Well, allow me, log.zip, allow me to explain. This is another edition of Quark, the Minecraft mod that changes Minecraft in a very vanilla-like aspect, although this may be our first serious stretch. If you want to find out more information about Quark, and if you've missed any of the previous Quark videos that have gone up on the channel, then you got to check out the description of this video. You can check out the creator Vazkey's website where you can get Quark. You can check out a link to Xavier's channel, who always helps me set up these amazing worlds. That's the back of my head. And more importantly, you can check out everything else you need in the description. With that, we've got 20 amazing different things to show you about changes to world generation features if you decide to add Quark to your world. Namely, this first one here, mountain/mushroom caves. If you enjoy the episode, please do drop a like. And if you want to see more episodes of Quark being reviewed on the channel, then a like is the best way to do that as well. Of course, please suggest other Minecraft mods you'd like to see on the channel at log.zip on Twitter, at log.zip on Instagram for awesome pictures and stuff. So yes, as you already saw, mushroom mountain caves. These can only be found in cave systems. We're underground in a cave-like area, and we've got ourselves some glowcelium as well as some glowshroom. Ooh, new block alert, new items alert. Fantastic. You can collect these using Silk Touch and actually use them in other areas of your world. And they have a nice little particle effect too. That's good stuff. Next up, check it out. We are in Crystal Caves, and we've got some new blocks to show off as well. Red Cave Crystal as well as Yellow Cave Crystal. If you check out, we are still in extreme hills, but more importantly, we are extremely low on the Y level. We're pretty much near bedrock. You can see it popping up everywhere around here. Crystal, nice fun sounds, extra blocks for you to explore while you're in your caves. Now I'm wondering, can we do anything with these? Can we turn these into crystals? No. Well, what gives, man? Oh wow, but more importantly, there are tons of different types of crystals that you can actually find. Ooh, I like this one. Blue Cave Crystal. Talk about great decoration blocks, and you can find them all naturally. This looks really sweet. It's got animations on it and everything. Wow, I could stay down here forever. Stay with me. Just kidding. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one here. Oh wow, it's more. I like this a lot. We got even additional crystal. Wow, I guess depending on where you are in a cave, you'll just have different forms of crystal appear. This is like naturally generating crystal caves. Boom, here's the violet, here's the green. We found that blue. Oh, that's just water. Anyways, y'all get the picture, right? Next one, we've got ourselves number 3, forest caves. So again, we are at y equals 19 right now on the axis right there in the F3 mode, and we have happened to cross an actual forest cave equipped with trees and the whole wazoo. I'm gonna give myself brightness effect, and by brightness I mean night vision, so you can get a better glimpse of exactly what this cave system looks like. We are literally underground right now. You see we've got a mine shaft that just appeared right here. I believe we just saw a ravine pop out right over here. Get a load of this. Could you imagine just finding these? I have fallen. Could you imagine just finding these great cave systems? Just, oh, don't mind me, just gonna see a whole bunch of leaves and mossy cobble. I wonder if there's any goodies down here or if it's just trees and such. Well, you'll have to explore for yourself if you want to find out that information. But more importantly, we've got some gold. And more importantly than that, we've got the next section right here. We've got ourselves number 4. Ice caves, another variant of caves that you will find when you are exploring with a Quark world. Look at this. You've got a mixture of packed ice, and it looks like a new block, which is permafrost. I assume it looks like it's frozen over dirt. Obviously, it uses the cobblestone texture, but permafrost, very interesting. And we also have some marble here. I don't want to give anything away. That's another feature. It's got its own sign, whatever. Seriously, though, look at this contrast. We've got a nice lava river in the ravine right here, and then suddenly, we're in a frozen tundra. Ain't no thing. Let's go ahead and show you the next section. Number 5, ocean caves. Located underneath, you guessed it, oceans. You can find these ocean caves. Well, I wonder where the ice caves are. Real quick, probably safe to assume all of the, yeah, right. See, you got forest there above. Right. You got ice and snow above. Okay, all starting to make sense, which only means to me that all the caves from now on are probably going to spawn underneath the first word that appears in front of the caves word. Right, so ocean caves, complete with prismarine, sea lanterns, and little droplets of water. Looks like iron spawns in. I wish the ores would stay, but like the stone around it would change colors. Vazki, please. Is there a way for you to do that? Retexture ores, so depending on what cave they're in, they like take on prismarine looking surrounding. Wouldn't that be lovely? But more importantly, ocean caves. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. Next section, plains caves. I wonder what's above there. Could I assume it's plains. Alrighty, so plains caves look rather plain. And by that I mean not at all. It looks like plains caves are made mostly of cobblestone everywhere. I don't know that I've seen this before. This looks very different, and that's just plain old clay. Okay, fine. This just looks like a ravine this way. Why don't we explore a little bit further? Hey, what's that, you wonder? Well, don't worry about it. It also has its own number. We're gonna move on to this next one, which is, there's a lot of just blank caves. Here's swamp caves, completely filled with hardened clay, which I believe is terracotta in the latest 1.12 update. When Quark gets updated, I imagine that'll be changed as well. You got your slime blocks that will appear down here as well. What is swamp cave? So you can get yourself slime blocks underneath swamp caves, as well as a whole mess of green and looks like some light blue hardened clays. Interesting. I wonder why, but I'm not going to complain. It looks real nice. Next up, we've got ourselves big swamp mushrooms. If you didn't notice, normally swamps don't contain the giant mushrooms everywhere. Dark wooded forests do. Hey, look, a witch's hut. Let's go bother him or her. I'm not sure, to be honest. You in here, witch? I'm here for your mushrooms. Ooh, the witch is somewhere. Where y'all hanging out? Seriously, witch? Hello? What the heck? Were you in there a second ago? I literally look and the witch just appears. Actually, I don't know. I think that might be a Quark thing where witch huts spawn in. I don't really know. But anyways, giant mushrooms. Next section. Sorry. Desert caves. Cave with desert. So it looks like if you're in a desert cave, no, we're just super low down. I didn't know if gold appeared more frequently, but more importantly, you've got a whole mix of dead bushes, dirt, random chiseled sandstone will appear underground as well. And overall, just a really nice change compared to just plain old gray and boring andesite, diorite, all granite, all that. Let me look. We're literally at Y = 10 right now. We are at diamond level. Redstone appearing everywhere. Skeletons having a bad old time. Don't look at me like that. Stupid. Why not show you what's next? Number 10. Desert tombs. No way. So we are above a desert, or I guess we are below a desert right now. Tyler, easy, choose your words. Yo, what is up with my head? I thought I was supposed to be invisible when that happens. We're in a desert tomb, and if you didn't happen to catch a glimpse of what you saw right there, it is literally a full-blown tomb. You can find a grave that is equipped with a monster spawner underneath, as well as a chest filled with goodies. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to take this one. Boom! Golden apple! Big old fan of that. We got emeralds, some rotten flesh, some sand, and of course, some bones. So it looks like it's a customized loot table as well. It may just use the desert temple loot chest option, not entirely sure, but you will be very pleased when you happen to just randomly find this underneath when you're cave exploring. Next section, we've got ourselves number 11. Speaking of stone, better stone. It's in larger clumps. So no longer are you gonna find like one little piece of granite here, some diorite there. No, you're gonna find full-blown sections of granite, andesite, and diorite. We got some granite here. I kinda wanna find some diorite. Where you at, man? Where you hiding? Ooh, llamas. Here's another example of blocks spawning in mass next to each other. Now this is a new block, limestone. We ain't gonna cover that just yet, but we got a whole bunch more quark. You're gonna have to just take my word for the other blocks. Never thought I'd see the day when I was upset that I couldn't find enough granite and diorite. And andesite, hate that block. Anyways, next section. Oh wow, how funny. Here is literally that block right next. Number 12, oops, limestone. A brand new block that you will find in cave systems and occasionally overworld. It's just another type of stone that you can mess around with. And like so many new blocks and old blocks that Quark has either added or updated, you can do so much with this limestone. You can polish it, you can turn it into slabs, stairs, walls, bricks, brick stairs, brick slabs, and brick walls. Wow! Talk about customization. 4 to 5. I didn't mean to press those numbers. Next on the list, number 13, clay in cave. So you already saw, I guess I didn't really care about it as much before. Wow, that's a nice looking block over there too. But yeah, you can now find caves in clay. Yes, you can find caves in clay, man. Leave me alone. You can find clay in caves randomly now when you're exploring underground. That's a nice change. Caves, clay. God, I can't see. Currently, you can only find it in oceans in regular old Minecraft, but now you can find it in caves if you add Quark. Next up, we've got ourselves number 14. Marble. It's that other block that we were talking about earlier. And wow, it looks like it took over a majority of this mine shaft. Again, with the giant sections of block instead of just being salt and peppered throughout the regular stone. I honestly prefer it that way. If I want my stone to be all gray, that's how I want it. Don't give me like one little here and there and everywhere and then it all just looks like an ugly mess. Like someone threw up a whole bunch of stone on you or something. Ooh, sweet ravine. Next section, we've got ourselves number 15. Remember that nest we saw before? Well, it's true, there's now spider nests that you can happen across when you're exploring around in your world. You'll just happen to see cobwebs slowly start to appear everywhere, and every once in a while you'll see a full-blown nest. It can be on the ground, it could be underneath a ceiling, it could just be randomly placed wherever you are in a cave. Look at this. Plain old regular spiders, not cave spiders. This is just a regular spider nest, and as you can see, the spiders fall to their deaths instantly. Wasn't that a nice spider nest? It takes care of the problem for you. And plus, who doesn't love having extra monster spawners appearing throughout your world? Just an extra way to make some more farms. Number 16, dungeon variation. So look at this. We've got a mixture of different blocks creating this dungeon area, and more importantly, we've got a mixture of new dungeons for you to explore when you are in your cave system, complete with mob spawners and plenty of lootations for your looting pleasure, I guess. I don't know. We got one chest there. It had some decent goodies in it. Lots of name tags, man. They really want you to kind of mark your territory here. Another golden apple. I'm gonna hold on to that guy. How many chests are in this? Wow. And there's 2 spawners. Yo, and he spawned a sword. Ready to defend? Okay. More name tags. That's fine, I guess. A grand total of what looks like 6 chests in this little dungeon that we've just happened across. Is there anything here? No. How about we get a little peek? Wow, literally, there's one right here. Hey, that's nice. I want to see what's in this guy. Ooh, aqua affinity. Just a quick glance in spectator mode, and you can see the amounts of variation is absurd. Like, what is that? Over there, we've got a forest cave. You can pretty much look any direction, and you're going to see some sort of new variation added to Minecraft World Generation. I need to go find those command blocks. I think I'm lost. The next section, we've got ourselves jungle caves to match with the rest of the cave systems. A lovely jungle-ified area complete with vines and lush green leaves underneath. But more importantly, is there any wood around here? Let's go ahead and just slip into this mode really quick so we can kind of get a better glimpse. Whoa, the tiniest little jungle cave in the land. Jungle's already rare enough, man. Give me a decent cave at least. Yo, these vines, not gonna last. Coming down to our last few features here for Quark, number 18, Mesa caves. Wow, that block looks sweet. As you can see, we are right underneath a mesa, and we've got a very interesting set of cave system to show you off here. Complete with brimstone, obsidian, and little chunks of lava. Well, I wonder, is that normal to be found underneath mesas, like in real life or so? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll take it. More variation, the better, if you ask me. Look at this. Brimstone, that looks really nice. I wonder if there's a way to make that. Find out if we do another Quark episode by leaving a like on all of these videos. Hey, just subscribe yet? Thanks so much. You're the best. Click notifications. What else can I say? Call to action. Do it. Number 19. Changes. Oh, and I guess 20's over here too. But we're gonna get to 20 last. Basalt. I don't know how you say it. Basalt in the nether. We're gonna go ahead and move right in here right now. Remember we saw basalt? I don't know how to say it. Whatever. Remember how we saw that like in the first Quark video? Well, here it is again. awesome, lush blocks. Lush is not the right word, but anyways, awesome blocks that you can find in the nether. A nice black color, almost looks like a tire, like rubber tire texture. Use this for builds, use it for decoration purposes, use it for a whole mess of different things, but more importantly, use it to feel better than people that don't have the Quark mod. Let's go ahead and get to number 20, which is the final in the list before I give you my little surprise at the very end here. Number 20, Biotite. Ender Biotite ore that's in the end. You can use Biotite to make a whole mess of blocks, including blocks of Biotite, chiseled Biotite block, pillar Biotite block. So it's very similar to quartz in the effect that you can chisel it as well as make pillars out of it, but you also have slabs, walls, and stairs. And get a load of how these blocks look. They are sweet looking. They're literally like the black equivalent of quartz. It's got that nice polished feel to it, laboratory floor looking something or other. You've got the chiseled Biotite there. You've got pillars as well. It's literally just like a darked out version of quartz. Looks sick. But you also have slabs and you've got walls, which quartz doesn't have but needs. Well, my friends, that's all 20 cave and system world generation updates, but one final surprise to show you. If we create a new world, you will note that there is now a new world gen option. Yeah, creative mode, and check this out. Cycle through all these babies and you will get yourself realistic. Thanks so much, Sony OP. Let's make this world, baby. Now, realistic world generation is exactly supposed to be that. World gen that looks more like actual real-life world. You'll see that the mountains are more rolling and take a little longer to get up height-wise, and everything else seems a little bit, well, just, I want to say flatter, a little more predictable, you could say. Snow caps on top of larger hills here, full-blown realistic style world stuff. Not bad, my friends. That's gonna do it for this episode of Quark's review on world generation and other things in between. We still have a few more things to cover in the Quark mod, so if you want to see those updates in the form of videos, then please do drop a like rating on this video, baby. Otherwise, I'm going to kill this entire zombies family. I'm sorry, it's just, it has to be done. Actually, I gotta do it anyways. They're zombies, they're bad guys. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please do drop a like, subscribe so you can see the next Quark episode. Right as comes that, big thank you once again to Vasky and Xavier Hodgson. You two are the best. Subscribe so you can see the next one right as it comes out, and we will see you later.